Hey little fishies! Are you ready to spend a typical weekend day with me? Well, this is my weekend routine as highly requested by y'all in my lazy day routine video. If you would like to see more lazy day routine videos, be sure to let me know in the comments below, starting from day to night. First thing I do is shower and shave my legs. I've been loving the Steve Fluff by Lush, and then I use my men's Gillette razor for the closest shave ever, not sponsored, and my Hot Toddy by Lush. Then I do my morning facial routine and brushing my teeth routine. Definitely brush my teeth with my Crest whitening toothpaste. As always, I feel like this is just a staple in all my routines in my Victoria's Secret fashion show robe 2014. Loved it this year. And now I'm using my Proactiv Plus 3-piece system. I start with the cleanser as I do with the regular system. I kind of just change up my face routine, on the day just to keep my skin active and lively and responsive. So I just put that all over my skin and then I rinse it off with warm water. And then after that, I just like to relax a little, and it's a perfect time to do my mask. This is also from Lush, the Mask of Magnanimity. And if you have long nails like me, use your knuckle to scoop it on out and apply generously all over your face. And you leave this on for 10 to 15, 20 minutes, whatever you feel, till it gets nice and rock hard for you to well, not rock hard, but firm for you to rinse off later. So I do that, I apply it, and then I rinse off my hands to sort of go about my other lazy day weekend routine, which is kind of lazy, but still productive. Of course, I need a tea to wake me up gently. I don't need anything like strong coffee, but I love the Tazao. Is that how you say it? Tazao tea. Of course, my Keurig. I always got to have my Keurig and my Disney mug because mornings are not pretty without a Keurig. Not sponsored either. I feel like I should be really good at commercials. So I brew my tea and wait for it to get nice and piping hot. And I actually just drink my tea regular. I don't put honey in it anymore because it really doesn't add anything for me personally. And now my favorite part of my weekend routine is getting on my social media, checking my subscriptions. My routines when I watch YouTube is this. I go through my subscriptions and I find the videos that look most interesting to me. So whether it's 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? I get them all up and I start having them buffer because my internet is slow. And then while I'm having them buffer, I go on my Twitter and I tweet. I'm tweeting right now that I'm doing my weekend routine. And then I wait to see if the videos are buffering and I pause them just to let them catch up. So I tweet out what I gotta tweet out. Sometimes I'm long-winded. Follow me on Twitter at tpaytas. And then, of course, I always take time to respond to you guys. Twitter is just full of love and positivity. That's why I respond to people the most on Twitter and just type my little heart out because it's really fun and I love connecting with you guys. It's really my favorite part. Then I catch up on the videos. I start with Beauty Crush, and then I go to Graveyard Girl just because they had the most interesting titles that day. And then by about that time, it's time to rinse off the mask. Now, the best way to rinse this off is to start on the outer parts of your forehead, the outer parts of your cheekbones, the outer parts of your chin, and then work your way to the center so you don't have as much to get off of your face. But this is so fun and refreshing, and it leaves your face minty fresh and also really just clean and cleansed. Then I follow up with the Proactiv Plus toner, which is a little different than the regular toner as you don't need a cotton ball, you apply it with your finger. And I always rinse. Proactiv Plus is a little less harsh than the regular Proactiv, so it may not have the bleaching effects, but I always have to rinse my hands so I don't get it on anything else. Following up with the repairing cream after I let the toner dry. Really let that toner dry, and again using my knuckle technique and putting it all over my face to just sort of moisturize and give life back to my skin. This is great for people with acne-prone skin. It helps reduce acne. Then after that, I go and do my makeup and sip my tea and just take my time. The weekends, I kind of just play around with makeup. I don't really ever have a set makeup routine, but this is just what I decided to do. I kind of just was going with the flow with this one. Of course, starting with my MAC Studio Sculpt foundation and applying it all over my face. Today I decided not to use a beauty blender just because I'm lazy and I didn't want to clean it, so I just took my Tarte foundation brush. Yeah, I kind of just put it all over my face so I know where to blend. I know it looks so weird, but it's what I do. And this brush is really easy to use. I mean, I've had this brush for years. It used to be my all-time favorite, but it kind of just does the blending work for you, and you don't have to go get it wet like a beauty blender, and it's just kind of an easy thing if you're just, can't be bothered with the full makeup routine. And I just blend it in. Like, as you can tell, like, this brush kind of just does it for you. I've always been an advocate of this brush, and oh no, got it in my blonde hair. Always a fail when you get foundation. Girls with light hair know. That's why I have the Huggies Wet Ones to the rescue. Yeah, this usually works. Just take a baby wipe and try and get it out of your hair as soon as possible because sometimes it'll stain. But, you know, the struggle of being blonde, and then I wipe the excess off on my hand. But yeah, those are lifesavers for sure. So I finished blend, blend, blend. Make my skin all one color. And then I take my hair down just because I find it's a little easier to do your hair when you have it pulled back and secured with a headband and not a clip to avoid breakage because my hair was breaking because I kept clipping it at the top. Then I'm following it up with some translucent powder. I decided to use my Makeup Forever HD powder just because I really don't use it that often and I really do like it. So I apply that with my Sephora brush and I do it all over the face because it is a rainy day, so I like to be nice and matte because I know I'm going to shine like a diamond, which is not good for oily faces. And then I'm just sort of experimenting, like I said, with my makeup, not really knowing what I'm doing, although I always put my MAC Painterly Paint Pot Primer on because it really just seals in those eyeshadows for the day. Sorry if this is too slow. Some people said it's too fast and then it's too slow, so I don't know, but that's what I do. I never really look happy. I always look so serious when I'm doing my makeup, but I promise you, I really enjoy this time. Like I said, I kind of just check my phone. I just really lollygag. I really take my time with this, so I guess I gotta sped this up a little more. Sorry about it. So I just reached for my MAC eyeshadow palette because it has pretty much every color I need. So when I don't know what I'm doing, I kind of just look at it and pick. So starting with my white on my base of my eyelid, which is kind of staple for me, just to kind of brighten up the lid, make colors pop, whatever you decide to do. It just is a really smart way to start a look, in my opinion. And then I'm grabbing, because I didn't know what I was wearing at this point, so I was kind of just like going with the flow. So I grabbed this purple and kind of just made that my blending color because, I don't know, I've been bored with makeup lately, so I've been trying to do different like looks and stuff. But yeah, I just put that purple in my crease and a windshield wiper motion, and that sets as my blending color. It's beautiful. Sometimes I leave it like that. I'm like, okay, that's good. But not today because, again, I was having fun and I wanted to just like relax. But my telephone was ringing, so I ran to go get it because, yeah, it was my brother. So literally, I was talking to my brother the whole time I was doing this tutorial, which, again, is kind of fun because I'm talking to my brother, I'm talking to you guys right now, I'm doing my makeup, it's the weekend, whoop whoop. So yeah, just going back in and really deepening that purple and making it a little more bold, a little more stand out-ish. And then I'm going in with this sort of maroon eggplanty color, kind of goes with purple, right? And I put that just on the outer corner of the outer V, I guess, in the outer corner of my eyes to sort of deepen it up and give it a sort of richer, more dimensional look. And I just really like it. I think it just kind of puts it more together because, like I said, I would have loved it just as is, but, you know, I like to put a little effort into my day. And make myself feel pretty because that's really why us girls wear makeup is for ourselves. Sorry, boys, not for you. And then I just blend that out with the original blending brush to kind of mesh all the colors in one. I mean, just chatting away. Chat Kathy over there on the phone. And then I use this pink color. I think it's called like pink ice or something. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And I put that in the middle of my eyelid, the middle third, I don't know what that's called. But I put that in the middle and it kind of just gives it a nice like pop of color, a little frost. So I thought it was really pretty, pink, purple, cute girly girl theme. And then I am just taking that same sort of deep purple color that we used for the outer V and lining my lower lash line because I wasn't sure at this point if I was going to be wearing eyeliner or not. So I kind of just wanted to give it a more finished look if I wasn't going to be using eyeliner, and I put that on the bottom with just a simple pencil brush. I don't know, it's kind of my thing lately, matching my shadows. I never used to put it on the lower lash line, but I'm kind of digging it now. Then, of course, brows are a girl's best friend, so I'm filling in my brows with my Kelly Osbourne MAC Brow Palette. And I just used the lightest shade because, again, I wasn't like going like super dramatic, but just to fill in the sparse areas of my eyebrows. My eyebrow wax person always wants to tint my eyebrows. I'm like, no, I don't know if I have that full commitment yet because my hair is pretty light and it always is changing. So I fill those in, and then I take my Marc Jacobs liner. It's just a felt tip liner, which I really like. It's usually pretty easy to go on. It's very easy to glide on, but it's like my brother. So I literally was just thickening it up to get it a smooth line, or as smooth as possible. But that's what eyelashes are for, to cover up any imperfections with your unsteady hand of eyeliner like myself. Definitely not my strong point. Then I take my MAC mascara. Oh, as you can see, I filled in my bottom, I did my bottom liner, but it was like completely off camera, so it's completely pointless to show you because all you could see was like the top of my forehead. So yeah. So I filled that in with a Graphite by MAC pencil. See, like this. It was basically that. I was just like, you can't see anything, so there was no point in showing it, so sorry about that. And then it's time for lips, which I love this whole like Kylie Jenner movement of just filling in your lips with lip pencil. Again, you can't really see what I'm doing, but it's Boldly Bare by MAC. A lot of people do ask the color of my lips, and it's just Boldly Bare by MAC. So I line my lips like I would with a liner, but then I just fill it all in as I would with a lipstick, and it leaves it pretty matte. If you do have dry lips, I have dry lips and I didn't do it this time, but I would highly recommend using a primer. Guerlain makes a good one, or even just a chapstick or a lip balm or something with no color, just to give it moisture, because it tends to be a little drying when you do just use a pencil, especially the pencils by MAC. But the colors are beautiful and it is a great payoff, so I do it, even though it does nothing for the moisture and overall health of my lips. But I think it looks really pretty, and it just makes them really full. I'm sorry again that this is so off camera, but I wanted to show you guys that like it makes such a difference to like line your lips. So if you're ever sad you don't have full lips, I don't have the fullest lips, even though I get them done, lip liner will help you with that. Makeup solves everything. The joys of being a girl. Then I'm using my Tarte. It's a Park Avenue Princess like palette. It's a blush, bronzer, highlight sort of trio. And I just use it. I don't think there's any colors on the back, but I just kind of blend it all in, contour my cheekbones just slightly because I am pretty pale. So any harsh bronzer would look just weird at this point. And then I just use the blush that was in that palette. And I don't think I used a highlight today because I didn't conceal my under eyes. Next step is lashes. I was going to go with the lashes I wore the other day, but they looked a little too basic for me, so I went drama. And I put on full lashes, especially since I had such a dramatic eyeliner. And I just put those on with glue, but that's kind of time consuming, so I've done it in other videos if you want to see how I do it. Then for my hair, I've been just doing so simple hair because I'm just over hair this month. I don't love doing my hair anymore, so I just straighten it with my In Vogue New flat iron and just sort of flatten it all out because it just is simple and easy and no fuss, especially on the weekend. You're like, ugh, whatevs. This castor oil stuff's amazing. It's the only product I use in my hair to get sort of like this waxy product, again, the knuckle trick. And it just is really great if you have any like flyaways or broken hair that sticks up, or colic. It really just smooths it all down. I don't know what it does, like if it's healthy for your hair, but it's amazing to smooth it all out. And that's it for hair. So it was a rainy day in LA, which is such a rare thing, but it was fun nonetheless. And don't worry, I'm not driving. My mom is driving her little Fiat, and we're having a girls' day. There's me and my makeup, and there's Mommy. Didn't know she was on camera. Say hi, Mom. And yeah, my accessories. I had my hoop earrings, my Valentino mini backpack, and my Nike crystal high tops. And then I just checked my Instagram in the car. I'm obsessed with Instagram. Feel free to follow me on that as well. I'm at tpaytas. I like to see all the activity that's happening. I'm at 470K, so I'm almost at 500K, so please follow me. And there's a close-up of my accessories of the day. I'm always like posting like what I'm wearing, what I'm eating. I don't know. I get to be a little obnoxious on Instagram because sometimes I post a lot. But then I just go through and follow or look at my feed, see what other people are posting. Just scrolling through, and I do have the iPhone 6 Plus for people who wanted to know. And then we made it to our favorite mall and my favorite restaurant, the Capitol Grill. It is at South Coast Plaza in Orange County, Costa Mesa to be exact, and it's just really nice. And there's my sister opening the door. It was raining, so we just valeted it, and yeah. This is one of my favorite restaurants. This is the best Capitol Grill, and I've been to many, but this one is the best food. So here are the steps to go up. And I'm so excited. I'm like, this is like a kid in a candy store for me because I like love the Capitol Grill. It's like literally my favorite. Like I'm really happy when we eat here. And then we get seated to our booth. And I love Capitol Grill because they have lots of booths. So we're here for lunch. This is the overview of the menu for lunch. Now they don't have lobster and mac and cheese on the lunch menu, but we get it special because it's so good. So I get the lobster mac and cheese and the filet mignon. And time's nummy, nummy, nummy. Oh, I love food and I love being with my family. It's literally one of my favorite things to do is to eat and socialize. And just really, really good. I get my filet medium. But yeah, I mean, who doesn't love a good steak? I mean, probably like vegetarians and vegans, but if you're not, this place is the best. Then doing a little light shopping, we are at the UGG store. I got some cute little UGG boots, which is coming up in a haul very, very soon. Yeah, there's the UGG store. And then Victoria's Secret had their semi-annual sale, so I just did a little peeky peek in. Of course, they never have my size in the stores. I'm like a 36 triple D, and Victoria's Secret size isn't even, that's a little small sometimes, so I just browsed. And then I went into the pink store because that's more my speed. It has the sweats and the comfy sweatshirts. But unfortunately, I didn't find anything, so that's okay. I'll just have my UGG bag and my little velvet dress. Oh my god, I didn't even know I left that shot in. That's so funny. So random. So me walking in the mall, I was just bored because my family was in there looking at the sale at Victoria's Secret. So I kind of just browsed on my own, looked at some shoes, ran into some fishies. I seriously love meeting you guys. It makes my whole day. So if you ever see me, be sure to come say hi, take a selfie, all that fun jazz. And now I want to do some more shopping. Louis Vuitton, my favorite store. I had a bag that I really, really, really wanted to get. So I came, I saw it, conquered, and I got it because I have a bad addiction where if I see something, I need it. And then my dress is from American Apparel. I don't think I mentioned that already, but it's just a cute little 90s baby doll crushed velvet-esque dress. And then the high tops again. And my little heart necklace that I always wear, and yeah. Then we go up to the third floor. It's exclusive Christian Louboutin store. I love this store. It's just so beautiful just to look at. And I didn't get anything this time there, so you guys should be like, okay, good job, Trish. But yeah, just a typical weekend shopping, eating with my fam, and I love it. And I love this mall. So after, oh, and I got something from Frost & Alp was the other bag. After a long day shopping, I like to just get comfy. I take off my accessories. I take off all my clothes, but not on camera. I get a little hair tie. So I open up my drawer and just take out some comfy t-shirt and sweatpants that my mom got me from Hawaii. Put my hair up, whip my eyelashes off, and then I take off my makeup. The Bioderma I use to get all the initial makeup off, just to really, you know, get it out of your pores. It's a really great thing, and you don't have to use much of it, and it usually only takes me 2 cotton pads, one for my face, both sides, and then each side for my eyes. And then I take my Tarte Fresh Eyes to really get the extra excess lash glue, liner, especially when I wear heavy makeup like I did today. I really need that extra oomph to get off. And then I just take a Bioderma pad once more and really just make sure all the dirt is off my face. Then for dinner on the weekend, I usually just like cook something. There were cinnamon rolls, but I'm like, there was like cheese slices that were not good. So I just took some leftover from Buca di Beppo and a Pellegrino bottle and just had those for just like a little snack. It's always good to heat up because, you know, you can just eat a little or a lot, whatever you want. And then I just do a little work while I eat. Life of a single 20-something. I edit videos, check emails, all that jazz, and then about the time I'm done eating and doing all that, it's time to finish my face routine. So I just take my Murad, I just take a little cream before bed, and I moisturize my face with it. Sometimes I do a cleansing thing, sometimes it's a little too much if I do it in the morning and at night, otherwise my face gets too dry and then produces more oil. So that was just a cream that comes with the Murad 3-piece system. And then I take the Murad, this is a spot treatment, so if you have any sort of acne spots that you want to decrease overnight, this is a good thing to go to bed with, and I just put them where I notice I have some zits. Then this is one of my favorite parts as well of the weekend, crawling into my comfy bed. I really kind of just veg on the weekend nights. You know, I prop myself up, watch TV. I don't really watch TV like every night before bed, but, you know, I like to just turn it on and see what's happening. It's kind of background noise, distraction, but I do have the movie channel, so I like to take advantage of that. The Other Woman is on. I decided to see what else was playing. I tried King Kong for a minute, and I was just like, oh no, not the new one. So I went back to The Other Woman, which is pretty funny. Stars Cameron Diaz, Leslie Mann. I don't know. It's kind of good. Kind of just silly, but I ended up watching that just again for distraction in the background. Then I put on my chapstick dry lip gals, you know what I'm talking about. Always moisturize before bed to get it seeped in. And then my glasses, they are Celine. A lot of people ask, and I love them. Thank you very much. So I'll watch some TV, and then I'll also just get on my phone like we all do. I flip around a lot. I get bored. But I do this and check my phone, and that's pretty much all I do before I go to bed and fall asleep and lights out. But I hope you guys enjoyed my weekend routine. If you guys have any suggestions for other routines, let me know in the comments below, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I want to say hi to Rick Moranis, and until next time, here are my kissies for my little baby fishies. Mwah! Bye, guys, and good night.